Hey, me again. Out to the last pit to explore in Unit 22. I think it's in 22. It could be in 23. There's one of those where they kind of butt up to each other. This one's sort of right on the line. And not all of it is public access. Part of it's privately owned. And I've been to a pit like that before, and it was really nice because they had a sign up on the bank that said, you know, private property or whatever. But this is what we're looking at. Nice concrete boat ramp. There's weeds growing out there. It looks like, oh, there's tire. Yeah, I can see where people have tried, well, not tried, I guess they've launched their boats out of here. Not that the concrete doesn't go all the way out, but it looks like maybe the mud and stuff has kind of covered it. But it looks like you can do that. Looks like you could launch a bigger boat here than my little thing. But anyway, it's a beautiful day. It's been incredible at nighttime, like down in the 60s, and this is August the 16th, I do believe. Let's see. Yeah, it's the 16th. It's 3:25 in the afternoon. Look at this over here. Man, nice clear water. So I think there's only one thing left to do, and that's for us to go out and see what this pit has to offer. Let's do that right now. Alright, so if anybody's watched my last few videos, you know that I've been using a buzzbait, a frog, and a deep diving crankbait. That allows me to move along, cover some ground, because you don't fish a buzzbait over and over and over and over again in the same area like you would if you were, I don't know, using a jig or a worm or something like that. And that's what I'm going to do, is try to cover ground. I can see weeds down there in the water, so apparently this little part here isn't real deep. Not sure. We had some rain in Pittsburgh. There was we had a little over 2 inches of rain 2 nights ago. Unfortunately, this area out here, nice cast ball. Oh wow, little ridge right here. Wow, comes up from the depth to right here and then goes down. Oh, how fun. But look at this. Nice little deep trough over here on this side, branch in the water. Now we're back out in the deep water. I mentioned I really love exploring new pits. Wow, that looks really cool. There's a branch right there with the sun highlighting it. And there's really no vegetation right along the bank there. It drops off into deep water. I can see some vegetation down there. That looks pretty cool. Wow, I could see the whole bottom. Man, this has got some really clear water. Oh wow, here's a tree. Look at this. Look at this tree here in the water. Man. It's way out in there. How cool. Okay, so going this way, if you come out from the boat ramp and take a right, that's the way you go to where it becomes private property. But anyway, you can kind of get an idea of what the shoreline is going to be like. Weeds that grow out of ways, some overhanging trees, very clear water. Look at this. Look at this beautiful tree. Man. The secrets it holds. Look at this. Man, the lighting. Sunlight coming in. This over here. That shows you it's got a pretty smooth, I guess like a mud bottom. Good cast ball. Looks like there's some bass beds up here, some old ones. Yep, definitely. Oh wow, look at the little forest of weed we're driving through right now. But right over there, I don't know if you can see it very well, but there's bass beds aplenty. They're old ones that silted in, but so, you know, spotting time might be a good place to go to, or keep in mind. All right, so we launched from the boat ramp, right on back that way around the corner, came down the shore so far to here. There's this nice shadowy spot right here. And then we're heading on down this way. I'm not sure how far down it goes before. Hey, I know what, I could check my app. I'm not going to do it right now, but anyway, with that really cool field app map, you are the blue dot, and you can see how far you have to go before you get to the private property part of this. Oh, the little bitty bass came and nailed it. Oh, thank you. Glad he came off. And that's the cool thing about that app. I really like it. Anyway, so this is the bank. What it has to offer, it's pretty much just like what we've been going along. Nice clear water. These are a little bit different kind of weeds here. Haven't seen these for a little bit. I mean, since we started. Another one. How are they able to do that? Could have been a fairly nice one too. All right, I'm going to take a screenshot using the map app, and I'll show you where it is as far as this goes. Apparently it goes around the bend, and then there's another little bend, and then it's the private property part. One thing about it, when I get to the other side, I'll be going with the wind. So I'll cover. Oh, hey! That one did hit it as soon as it hit the water. Yeah, they're all about the same size. Easy. Hey. There you go. We didn't hit the trolling motor blade. I think I saw a big shadow right down in here. Fish coming up around that rock, or those rocks. Heck yeah. Speaking of which, this really drops off right here. This is a sheer drop off. So I would say about as where okay, it goes like this, and that about right down there is where it ends up being private property. The public part stops. But you got this right here before you get there. Man, This looks really nice. Nice tree in the water. Got some rock boulders right there. So out here in the middle of this arm, looky here. There's a hump here. Interesting. And then it goes back down into the deep. I'll take another screenshot so you know right where this is. So we're coming up on where it goes around the corner here back towards the boat ramp. This stretch right here from these other little trees that are in the water, it looks like it drops off pretty good right in front of them. But then it looks like it shallows off out here on this point. We'll find out once we get there. So yeah, it drops off pretty good. Not very shallow. But man, see this platform of aquatic growth, and it just goes straight down. So obviously, you know, big bass could be up in there just hanging around, waiting for something to go over the top of that. That's where a frog would be really good. Here's another one of those towers of weeds. And another. It's really cool. Oh, there's a bass right there. Cool. Little guys again. See that we're coming up on. Wow. It's down deep in the waterfall towards the bank. And there's another one down there that's going horizontal to it. I mean, perpendicular. Oh, look at that. That's awesome. A great blue heron down there. So this is a shallow little arm. The boat ramp's just right, kind of like behind me. Almost looks like, nah, not a bed. Not beds. Kind of look like it, but not quite. It's definitely been eaten. Oh, heck yeah. Wow. He's a little guy, but man, he almost took the dang pole right out of my hand. He's been caught before too. Wow. Man. He definitely wanted that. So this is another spot, I guess, for bank fishing. Obviously, because you're not going to launch a boat here. But they have this, they did this for whatever reason. If you're bank fishing, you got the weeds along the bank to contend with. If you catch anything, you got to pull it through all that stuff to get it to the shore. Although it does drop off pretty deep out here. Well, I just took a screenshot of where I am on this pit. And unfortunately, I found out that the battery that was in the charged part of my thing it's not charged. It has no battery at all. Dead as a doornail. So anyway, the screenshot that I took, the fourth one, is I was right about right here. Great trees in the water. And you got another little neat cove, and then it goes on down around the corner. So I'm just going to go ahead and shut off this, show you bits as I go up the other side. Here's the other side. Right here, overhang, tree in the water. It's right across from that where I took the screenshot. That right there is. So anyway, I'm just going to have to piece this thing together. Sorry. So I just took another screenshot because I'm up on the other side, the shady side of the bank. There's no way that you can see on down, but it goes on down quite a long ways from here. And right on the other side, oh, look at this. Same kind of nice clear bottom. Ooh, some rocks right there. Overhang. Oh, wow. But right over the bank here, there's another little pit. So anyway, nice stuff. Nice structure. Look at this. Beautiful stuff. It's just slightly up from where I took that screenshot. Man. Look at this. You get a little tree in the water. Overhang there. Nice steep bank. More trees right up here. Sweet. I love it. And here's close-ups. See, there's that tree that I showed you. Then there's all this bank along here. Look at that tree in the water. And this one right here. My goodness gracious. Beautiful stuff. Hey! Here's another one. They're stocky. Nice bellies. Thank you, buddy. Right over there in the shade. The shade of the tree. Here seems to be some more bass bed areas right here. I don't know if you can see them or not. It's all the little shells are exposed. There's one there. There's the old nest right down there. Some old ones. So they come back to this spot quite often, I would say. I'll take a screenshot, show you where that is. So the beds are there. That was I'd come up where all the trees are. This is a little cove here. And there's that tree right there with a little hollowed out part at the base of it. So right in front of that's where those beds are. And another little guy. Man, these are all like identical. Chubbies. Little football. Right in the shade again. Whenever the water comes back up, we'll pass through to a little pocket back in there, shallow, but you know, it's a structure, it's a feature. Well, and there you go. Hopefully I can get this before the battery dies. That's my final pit in Unit 22. Incredibly clear water. Like I say, I think you can see down about 14 feet or so. You saw the kind of structure it has. Sorry I wasn't able to show you the whole shoreline, but you get the idea. Really good pit, but really you can only fish it if you have some kind of a boat to get out on it. So anyway, sure appreciate you watching. Don't forget, if you have any youngins around the house, you know what to do. Take them out and get them hooked on fishing. And they'll be out here in the great outdoors enjoying days like today instead of sitting around on technology. Which, by the way, I need to go home and set on technology to make this into a video. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. And until later, be good. Bye.